Hi, I'm Sarah Jane. Thanks for checking out the Focus on the Feet workshop. So this will be the second time I've ran this. The first one was a sellout I did in August and the feedback was fabulous. So let me kind of try and tell you what this is and why you would maybe want to be there. So the idea really came to me, I get a lot of clients as a Pilates and movement teacher and also podiatry student that come to me for advice and help with maybe foot pain, knee pain, hip pains, obviously back pains and other parts of their body as well. But there's lots of things going on in that kind of lower limb that tend to be forgotten about or we just put up with. And we spend a lot of time on our feet every single day as we walk, maybe doing hopefully that 10,000 steps that we're all meant to do a day. But there's so many different things that can go wrong with your feet, and your feet really do tell you a whole lot about your general health as well. So the idea here is in this 2-hour workshop is that I take you through some anatomy of the feet, but nothing too intense. You don't need to have any prior anatomy training. But if you are interested and you maybe are a physiotherapist, a podiatrist or a Pilates teacher or a movement specialist or a yoga teacher, then you're more than welcome as well, because it will help you with your clients in your classes or in your private practice. So the idea being that I take you through, some anatomy, some understanding of some of the pathologies that happen at foot level, because what happens at the feet can have an impact up that kinetic chain. What I will do is I'll look at who's in the room, so I'll try and keep it very relevant to who's there. So yes, we'll probably look at bunions, we'll probably look at, be watching you all do your gait, we'll do a kind of gait assessment, and I'll talk you through what we're looking for there so you understand yourself, like spotting any abnormalities or deformities. I have a little saying of, if you have to look too hard, then you're looking too much. There isn't anything wrong if you're having to really look for something. It's about discussing what we've got in the room, but also looking at wider foot health problems, but also linking that into your knees and your hips. And this is where many of us maybe get lost, especially as maybe movement teachers. Maybe you're a podiatrist as well. We tend to kind of focus just on the feet for many podiatrists, and I'm not saying everybody does, but a lot of you do. So it's about trying to translate what's happening down there and how that can impact further up in the body. So we will be looking at knees, and we will be looking at hips, pelvis and lower back positions as well. We will do a general posture chat as well, because your posture will come into that, and I would be very naive to not include that in it. But again, we've only got 2 hours, so it will be a very generalised approach. You'll be learning on the day, so you'll leave having a greater understanding. I want to give you tools and things to go away with, that if you have got a specific problem, I'm giving you at least something to go away and work on. I obviously won't be able to assess clinically every single person that comes. If I did, for a lot of conditions, it is trial and error. So we will discuss, we will try, we will look at different exercises. Most of my theory and research comes from tissue stress theory, so it will be very rehabilitation orientated. Okay, everything that I will be giving you will be based on rehabilitation of the musculoskeletal condition. You will go away with some actionable tools. So if you're a practitioner, this will maybe give you some ideas on different ways that you can maybe approach some of your clients' challenges. At least get you thinking about it differently and not just second guessing your foot. And the joints at the feet is the most complex joint in the human body, and we tend to just really simplify it down, or we just ignore it altogether, or we just maybe just refer it out, who knows. So I want to give you stuff that you can actually take away and use on the day. So each time I run this workshop, it probably won't be exactly the same, because it does depend on who's in the room and what conditions that you're presenting with that day. Now, you might not have any conditions, but you might have some questions that hopefully I'm able to give you some guidance on. I will be giving you my best advice that I would be doing with my clients, and how I would approach that problem that they may have, and how we can problem solve and come up with a solution that works, hopefully. So that's the Focus on the Feet workshop. It will be focusing feet primarily, but we will be bringing in the knees, the hips and the pelvis, and general posture related conditions with that come with that. So if you're interested, just all the information is with this video. There's some pictures and stuff behind me of the last workshop of me working away with It was overfilled the last time, so we sold out, and many of you couldn't make the date, so hence the other one. The next date that I do for this, because you probably hadn't seen this video, but I am 7 months pregnant just now, so it won't be until probably early-ish into 2019. So if you can't make this one, that's roughly when I'll be doing the next one, but I don't have an exact date for you yet. But if you're interested, just reach out or book on, or just whatever you need to do, and I will hopefully see you on the workshop on the 13th of October.